So let's look at the structure of BTC on daily time frame. Last time we made some wrong move on Bitcoin, and I've already done correction on that. Of course, the market will always not move in your direction. That's the beauty of trading. It's never designed to move in your direction. So the most important thing is acknowledgement of mistake. So ever since we broke out from the structure and we have followed a clean break and retest. When I say something is clean, clean daily break and retest here. And I want to put it into perspective. I have reason why I want to do that. So that that was a clean break and retest. It's clean one. And as well as sell confirmation. And shortly after that, sellers have leveraged on that sentiment and putting there as future supply roof and buy confirmation. So I reacted too fast. And moving forward, BTC analysis, I will focus more on daily price action. Yes, oftentimes majority of the errors we've had came from interpreting market from 3 hours and 4 hours, but daily and weekly gives a clear directional bias. It gives a very clear directional bias. So we must take note of that. We take note of that on daily time frame. And these are another structure that we didn't acknowledge. So these are the two oversights, two errors which we deliberately I didn't see it because I was doing more of intraday. If I had been tipped off you know, by my team, I would have looked at it on daily and I would have seen it. It's not like it's something that is impossible to see. It was just an oversight. It was just an oversight. So moving forward, all our analysis will be on daily time frame. Yes, daily time frame to avoid such negligence. So when you look at this structure here now, you will see that if we put this into context, you will see that price have leveraged on here as a support structure, which I will call SR. Support become resistance on daily time frame. And we had the same here before we broke out of that structure in this area. And if you also look there, we have also um, price establishing another clean break and retest at this level. There is another clean break and retest at this level. It retested one and came back for the final one. So this is where the oversight came. We, out of our own, um, you know, error, we overlooked it. If you look at the price came back here to retest it on daily time frame on that ascending trend line, connecting that low to this resistance. SR connect to ROS. That interchange. In fact, it's actually an ROS RT, a retest after break of structure. And you see price came back to retest it again the second time. And on technical, that remains a pending supply roof until the structure is broken on daily time frame. Until it's broken on daily time frame. If it's not broken on daily time frame, it will continue to, trigger a sell momentum. That means if price comes back and it doesn't break it, but except if it breaks it, of course it has to go here and break out and set seal up. This is a one case scenario. Is one case scenario. So another thing I want to look at is on daily time frame. We have a daily floor here. It is a daily close. It is a daily close at 84. but market has already made a trend. So I must acknowledge that daily trend, and I will watch if price will come back on that trend. And to put that trend into perspective, you want to see here we have as SR1, SR2, and price is there. So what that means technically is that a breakout from that structure will most likely come to the base floor of the daily time frame, which was a current low, which we have tested, and will most likely come down here, and you see the sell continuation. So, but for me, if I want to advise, I will not say we are having a sell continuation or a buy continuation at the moment, but I'm setting off one thing of a pending floor. There's a pending floor to wait for the market. So if we have a bearish take profit and the bulls are no longer in position of the market, if the bears are to take the market due to geopolitical tension, due to whatever going on in the crypto market, the reluctancy has everything to do with the bullish momentum and the bullish sentiment attached to gold market. So this could technically bring us to this area. This is one case scenario. It's one case scenario at the moment. And honestly, if you look at it from the line chart perspective, you will see that price has already done that. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does if he pulls back from here. If he pulls back from here, that's fine. If he pulls back from here, that's pretty fine. And for me, there is a very strong structure at this area. Put on your line chart, you will see here there's a very strong structure here where support has become resistance, and this was part of the impetus that kept buyback when we had a drastic sell in price, and it's still valid at the moment. And I want to change the color to black. So we see what price does due to the price action at this level. The price action must be considered. We are looking at it. We have here, say, a support structure, breakout of structure, resistance structure, breakout, and price came back and leveraged on that by where weak rejection at 82 level, and you have seen a buyback at that level. So that's also an important area to consider in the market, and because I'll be watching it to see what market does there, and the break and close of that zone will most likely, might trigger price to retest the current low at 74. But if you are critical, you will see that there is a pending structure from here which called for retest at that level. And if we're connecting that roof with that, you will see that there is also a probability that we could come back to this floor. Yes, we could come back to this floor on a potential reaction. We could come back to this floor. And I also want to put that floor into context and give it a shade which serves as a zone. So it should be a trigger should market want to dance in that direction. This is a complete buy floor based on what price has done before. So, but except you want to do something different from what I know. If you want to do something different, then this is a failed analysis. But if you want to respect this is a perfect analysis. So this is what I see technically, and this is what I see technically. This is what I see technically. So I think for now, haven't seen what price did here, and there were so many factors that were pointing against buy continuation there. If you look here, you will see a clean break and retest. And to put that clean break and retest into context, you will see also that price had here as a resistance structure and had here as a support structure after break of structure. You see here. So all these are correction to the error we made in the last analysis. And when price broke the structure, it came back to retest it. So a broken demand floor became a supply roof in the current time frame, and you have seen market reject from that zone. So it was an oversight, and we take responsibility of that. So for now, I don't want to tell you to rush into buy or sell. But one thing that is certain is allow the market tap into 75 zone. let there be a clear drawdown. Yeah, if we have a clear drawdown, it will give us, you know, the impetus to coming into the market. But at the moment, let's also acknowledge another trend that is another trend which should serve as a sell continuation. And if you look at it from daily line chart close, it makes a whole lot of sense to see that we want to see the market pull back so that we can take position. So look at what the market has done from the line chart perspective. You will see here as a support structure, breakout of structure. Price come back here, retest one, and we were expecting buy continuation from here. So we break back, and technically it looks like market has tested it from this candle. So it could be going down, or the worst case you can do is, or if it comes back again, it could just draw the market back. Yeah, so be a little bit careful with BTC, a little bit careful for now. Bye.